new interesting developments. It seems like Andrew Tate and Tristan have officially been charged with some of the charges that were made against them: human trafficking, forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women. Even though we have not seen a crinkle of evidence yet. I mean, listen, if they're guilty, they're guilty, bro. If they're guilty, they're guilty. That is what it is. But at least show the public some of the evidence you have. I mean, so we're going to check out this official statement after he's been charged. Let's hear what he has to say. If you are new, consider smashing that subscribe button and turning on the post notifications bell, please. And let's go.
Andrew has uploaded yet again another video explaining what happens next after today's charges. If you want to join the real, we'll leave a link in the description.
Oh, God.
So I just wanted to have an informal conversation. I was going to put a suit on and do this
Hold up. Let me. This, bruh.
formally, but I think it's better if I do this informally. Highlighting some of the things that everybody already knows about how the Matrix operates and what they're trying to do to me and what I believe is going to happen next. It's quite interesting that they are attacking me and attempting to vilify me at the exact same time, whereas real predators, which work for the media establishment, are being ousted. So it's really interesting to do a juxtaposition and do a comparison, right, between how they will treat Philip Schofield, who is confirmed as a groomer, who is admitting he has committed sexual crimes, and how they'll treat me, a man with no convictions and no admission of sexual.
Oh my God, look at that title.
And how
inside the violent, misogynistic world of TikToks and what the hell, bro? Man, sometimes I really hate the media. Actually, all of the time.
A man with no convictions and no admission of sexual crimes. Look at the differences in the headlines. Look at how soft they are in their interviews with him.
Yep.
You've had quite the week. How are you?
Look at how now, after only 2 or 3 days, the headlines are saying we should forgive him and feel sorry for him and let him off.
Yeah.
Whereas me, who's been under constant media assault for over a year, they never let up. They never change.
I mean, this is pure bullshit, bro. I mean, you have a self-admitted predator asking for compassion and people clearly giving compassion. Oh, God.
Someone sent me a clip yesterday of Philip Schofield saying he's going to kill himself and how sad he is.
Last week, if my daughters hadn't been there, then I wouldn't be here.
Why do they keep pushing me? Why do they keep pushing me, playing the sympathy card? And all the headlines are now like, yeah, we can't keep attacking this poor man. For 1 year they've attacked me.
Yeah.
And they will not stop. And this highlights the difference between the people who are on the side of the establishment and the people who are not on the side of the establishment. I've been offered to sell my soul very many times. I want everyone at home to understand, you do not become the most Googled man on earth, especially amongst the demographic of young men, which have money to spend, without very large companies and corporations becoming extremely interested in you.
Correct. I mean, if you have that amount of influence, what company would not want to, quote unquote, take advantage of that? I mean, come on.
I've been offered $50 to $60 million by companies I'm not going to name. All I had to do was shut up. Shut up, take the money.
No.
Wear the stupid hat, wave around the stupid drink, whatever it is. And continue to agree with whatever the Matrix says, regardless of my own personal feelings, my personal views and beliefs, and just push it on the minds of young children. And I refuse to do that. I refuse to sell my soul.
Yes, sir.
If I would have sold my soul to a large corporation, and then this attack happened, which I very much doubt this level of Matrix attack would have even happened to me. But if it did, then this large corporation would speak to the media, and the media would be treating me like they treat Philip Schofield.
Exactly. Give him sympathy, give him compassion. Yeah.
They wouldn't be treating me as an enemy. They would treat me as an ally.
Yep.
All I had to do was sell my soul, and I refused.
Oh, man.
The recent BBC interview that took place, I don't think most people understand genuinely how snaky that interview was.
Yep.
The reason I had to destroy her so ruthlessly is because of how the interview was set up.
But the reason I had to destroy her so ruthlessly, come on, Andrew. Oh my God.
I had to destroy her so ruthlessly is because of how the interview was set up. When I was in jail, the BBC was constantly trying to get me to give an interview over the phone, and I refused. When I left jail, the BBC begged me for an interview, daily, begging me. And for 3 months, I refused. Eventually, once I understood, after my 3rd month of house arrest, what the Romanian government is going to do to me, which we're going to discuss shortly, I thought now would be a good time to give an interview. BBC begged me, saying that Romania has one of the most corrupt justice systems in Europe, that there's serious problems with the case, lots of evidence that's been leaked shows Andrew's innocent, that Andrew's side of the story hasn't been heard, that we're interested in fair and unbiased journalism, that we don't want to come there and do a hit piece, we want to speak to him and try and find out the truth of what's happening.
Well. I mean, they basically manipulated him, put him in a corner, tried to put pressure on him, and they lost, sadly. RIP BBC.
In fact, we're going to send you the questions we want to ask in advance. I'm not a coward. I never ask for questions in advance. I don't care because I'm a professional and I will destroy anyone instantly. But they sent us a list of questions, which was shown to me, and I was like, well, those are actually interesting questions. What's my mental health like? What's Romanian jail like? What's it like being in a courtroom where everyone's speaking a language you don't understand and having your liberty deprived of you?
Yeah.
I thought this is going to be an interesting interview. I agreed. The BBC, all nice smiles and all lies, sent us this entire spiel, turned up, turned the cameras on, sat down, and attacked me.
Yep.
Have you ever?
Yep. And I mean, you should actually, if I were him, I would have just shown the questions they sent me. Or they sent, yeah. I would have shown the public the questions of like, okay, this is what I thought I was going to be asked. This is what they did to me. But it's typical move. It's a typical move, really.
Put any and applied any psychological control on any of the
Oh, God.
No, and I respect women. This idea that that I'm so much smarter that I can hypnotize somebody, I think is an extremely misogynistic idea. I think your idea is misogynistic to believe that women don't have their own free thoughts and free minds. They attempted to sucker punch me. They attempted to shake my hand and knock me out with a sucker punch once the cameras were on, to hit me when I was off guard. They expected me to be off guard, ready to talk about my mental health, and hit me with these questions and me make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
Unaware that I'm a master of Aikido. And when you attempt to sucker punch me, it simply misses, and I destroy you.
I think we're done.
He comes up. Oh, my God. You might not like him, but he is a piece of work. He is a piece
It
of work.
simply misses, and I destroy you.
I think we're done.
Unmatched perspicacity.
Lucy was pissed.
Just because I'm the best there's ever been, and me, with my quick thinking and nearly incomparable wit, can sit and destroy a professional reporter and her entire research team's preparation.
Talk your shit, Andrew.
Just because I make that.
Awaken your
God.
senses with Lindt Excellence from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
I don't like
This is the legend of the smooth driver.
Look easy doesn't mean I should be forced to succumb to these unfortunate circumstances.
Yes, sir.
99% of the population, if they were tricked the way I was tricked, would look a fool on camera. They were very prepared to try and make a fool of me.
Yeah. And I think, they've fallen into the rut of, is in the past, it was maybe easy for them to put people under pressure and people cracked normally. But when they tried it on him, guess what?
But I'm the best
Look.
there's ever been.
Oh,
Did
damn,
they do
man.
this to Philip Schofield?
No.
Where was the BBC's outrage when Rolf Harris or Jimmy Savile were touching children? They don't care. Where's the BBC's outrage when certain other people, high level in society, members of the royal family, are caught having pictures with minors? They don't care. But they will continue to try and convince you that I am something I am not on repeat over and over and over again. These people are worse than disingenuous.
Yep.
They
Facts.
are worse than simply liars. They are evil.
Yep.
They are a club. And if you sell your soul and join the club, they offer you protection. And if you don't, they aim to destroy you,
Yeah.
which is what they're trying to do to me.
I mean, listen, sometimes some of the things he says is a bit extreme, but listen to really what he's saying here. It makes complete sense because, it's in their best to make themselves look good. And you know what? I mean, imagine the headline: BBC exposes and locks up criminal human trafficker. That's good for them. More people are going to start watching the BBC news, reading their articles, whatever. It's good for business. But if they fail to make this man look guilty, they just look stupid. So I completely understand. I get it. I get it.
The reason I decided to give the interview to the BBC is because I now believe that the next step, and I'm going to call it, because I've called everything that's happened to me so far. Look at my old interviews. I said, stage 2, they're going to try and put me in jail.
Yep.
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you. The truth is this. So I knew it was
That's
coming.
tough.
I absolutely not knew it was coming because of how orchestrated it was. The only thing, and I'll state this at the beginning, the only reason I'm upset by being canceled is because I've expired one of my lives. I mean, I'd never kill myself. Don't fucking try. But, bruv, because that's what's next. That's what's next. It's scary. I'm telling you, everyone thinks I'm paranoid. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. So it's like every single organization on the face of the planet is corrupt. This is what I say to people. I say, listen, and I'm going to say this on this podcast now because I say it on every other one. I would never, ever kill myself. I truly believe they're going to come and they're going to try and kill me on a long enough time frame because they try to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me. And I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever. And the reason I say this, and I say this to people, and they go, but what can they put you in jail for? And I'm like, how ignorant are you?
Yeah,
And you're
they
ignorant
will come up with
to
something.
believe they need a reason. You believe it's fair. You believe I can get a lawyer and prove myself innocent.
No.
That's not how it works. They decide you're guilty long before and they find a reason why. And it doesn't matter what you do about it, you will pay the fucking price. It's not fair. None of it is. Every single system's corrupt.
Yep.
It actually annoys me when people say it to me. Well, just get a lawyer. Why? They can't put you in jail if you're innocent. Yes, they fucking can. And that's what people don't understand about the world. They can and they do and they fucking will.
They have the power to
And
do
that's
so.
what's scary. I'm going to call what's going to happen next.
Go.
The Matrix is extremely angry. And they are angry because their weapons aren't working. I remain unfazed. This is the first time in history someone who was canceled became more popular than before. This is the first time in history where a full broadside of media lies for over a year across every single outlet that they control has failed. Nobody believes them.
Uh-huh.
Nobody.
Literally, that they had to freaking turn off the comments on their BBC interview. Because out of those thousands and thousands of comments, they couldn't find anything negative to say about Andrew. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. And the like-dislike ratio was also something crazy.
So now what do they do? Well, I believe the UK is going to try and raise charges against me. Don't know what for. I've done nothing wrong. Something's going to appear from nowhere. In fact, I will say that I have some very high-level friends and some whistleblowers who are confirming exactly that to me. That they've looked at me and thought, we have to get this guy. What's he done? Nothing.
Nothing.
Find something. Who cares? Get some papers, move some papers around, get a judge who'll stamp them, and put him in jail. It doesn't matter that I've done nothing wrong. I also want to say that I believe the Romanian government is going to charge me. They're not going to charge me because they have any evidence. And they're not going to charge me because I'm guilty of anything. They're going to charge me because after a 14-month investigation,
They could.
6 months of arrest, which is the maximum they can possibly give me without charge,
Yep.
I don't think they can just drop this. Imagine they just drop this tomorrow. Oh, we made it all up.
Yeah.
And
They would come under ridicule.
imagine that.
Yeah.
What choice do they have but to charge me? If they charge me, I have to go to trial. Now, of course, I still believe in Romanian justice. I really, truly believe that even with Romanian justice systems or matrix-controlled justice systems, I will be found innocent. Because I know the case file, I know what's in it. But that's going to take years. They're going to waste 1.5 to 2 years of my life, make me go to trial.
Yeah, of course, just make it unbearable for him. I mean, yeah, bro. And it's really it's scary to think that, you know what, they can literally, they want to arrest you, they can literally dig up anything, just make it look incriminating. I mean, with AI and all the bullshit, it's very easy to make someone look very, very bad. Sheesh, what do you think? Let me know if you've watched up until here. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think he's really guilty? Let me know in the comment section.
Then when I'm found not guilty, it's been years. Who cares, right? Distance from event. If they drop it now, it's the biggest story in the world.
Yeah.
They can't drop it. They're going to charge me. They're not going to charge me because I've done anything wrong. They're going to charge me because that's how the Matrix works.
Correct, sir.
Unfortunately, I'm up against an enemy which I can't really, truly beat. I can't beat them. all I can do is continue to discredit them to the point where nobody believes them
The
anymore.
society, yeah, yeah.
And I cannot do that without having perspicacious, intelligent people at home who are analyzing the situation and truly understand what is happening to me. If I have to martyr myself, if I have to some degree sacrifice my liberty and the quality of my life to highlight how the Matrix operates, how the legal system and the media work hand in hand to try and convince the populace somebody is guilty before a judge says they are guilty because they have pre-decided to say this person is guilty because of his wrongthink. If I have to sacrifice myself to do those things,
He will.
then I guess at least my imprisonment is a noble one. And I'm a man. And although Romanian jail is as close to hell as you can find on planet Earth, if I have to suffer
Facts.
it, I will do that because I will not sell my soul.
Yes, sir.
The point of this video is only to
Sticking to the principles, man.
highlight and make clear the differences in how the people inside of the club are treated against versus the people who are outside of the club. And also for me to predict the future for everyone to understand. When new charges come, when new countries attempt to attack me, when the Matrix unrelentingly continues to print lies about me and try to convince the world that I am a bad person, I hope it does nothing else but show the world that I am a good person. These people are liars. The people they tell you are good are not good. The people they tell you are bad are the good ones.
Yep.
Do not believe a word that they say.
We stand by you, Andrew.
All
bro.
in all, my predictions for the future are not certain. My future is certainly not certain. Whether I'll continue to breathe or continue to be free, nobody knows. But the one thing I can guarantee to absolutely everybody at home, and anybody who believes in me and my message, and anybody who listens to me speak, I will never sell my soul, I will never be controlled, and I will never lie.
Facts. Man, listen, I like the guy before, but this just made me have so much more respect for him because he did a shit ton of money. I mean that's life-changing money in anyone's books. Even if you're rich, that's a lot of money. He rejected it because that's not the person who he is. And that just shows you the character, man. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you have any other recommendations, please don't hesitate to leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.